Good morning, everybody. My name is Mehdia Suleiman, and I'm here delighted to present my research on effective strategies for promoting English language development in early childhood education. This study was conducted as part of my academic work at the University of Lincoln, and I hope it contributes meaningful to our shared efforts to enhance early childhood education learning. This research project explores three main pillars that support English language development in young children: instructional strategies, parental involvement, and digital learning tools. Between January and June 2023, I conducted a mixed research study involving 150 children, 90 parents, and 20 educators. The findings confirmed that a language rich classroom supported by home engagement and guided use of digital resources significantly improves language acquisition. We know that early childhood is the most critical stage for cognitive and linguistic development. During this time, children are highly receptive to language learning, and the environment plays a pivotal role. This study is grounded in Votsky's sociocultural theory, which emphasizes the role of social interaction and adult guidance, and begins view of learning as an active, constructive process. Our goal here is to identify what works best and how to replicate successful across diverse learning contexts. Unfortunately, not all children have the same access to quality language experiences. Children from socioeconomically disadvantaged or non English speaking households often start school with a language gap. Without intentional support, this gap tends to widen over time. This study addresses this by exploring strategies to close that gap using practical real world methods. The literature review focused on three core areas: instructional strategies used by teachers, the involvement of parents in their child's language development, and integration and impact of digital tools in learning settings. Each of these areas provide evidence based insights and help us build a more complete picture of effective language education. In my observations, play based learning, phonemic awareness, and interactive storytelling emerged as the most consistently effective strategies. Numanitel found that children thrive when teachers use story time to model rich language and ask open ended questions. Culturally responsive methods, such as including home language stories, also provide powerful, especially in promoting confidence and participation. Parents are a child's first teacher. Those who run regular with their child or create conversation rich environments play a significant role in early language growth. One striking finding from my study is that 72% of parents who attended literacy workshops reported increased engagement in daily reading practices. Even small actions like labeling household items or narrating daily routines had a positive effect. Technology can be a valuable ally when used thoughtfully. Children who use phonics based apps like ABCD Phonics Train with adult guidance demonstrate increased letter sound recognition. However, passive screen time, such as unsupervised cartoon viewing, was linked to no meaningful gains. Digital tools must be paired with interaction to be effective. This research used a mixed method designed to capture both quantitative trends and qualitative insights. The study took place over a 6 month period in five early education centers. I constructed structured observation interviews with teachers and parents and standardized assessments like the PPVT. This approach allowed for a more nuanced understanding of what influenced language learning. Quantitative data was analyzed using SPSS-defined statistical trends, while interviews and classroom notes were conducted for common themes. For instance, terms like scaffolding, modeling, and peer dialogue appeared frequent in my observations, where children made notable language gains. This mixed methods design gave depth and validity to the study. Children in structured language rich environments scored an average of 15% higher on vocabulary tests than their peers. Children whose parents read to them at least 4 times per week showed better storytelling skills and vocabulary retention. And notably, children using guided digital apps improved their phonemic awareness by 12%. However, children from low income families remained at risk unless schools provided extra support. These results echoed the theoretical framework of Vovsky and Piaget. They also align with current literature, for example, Newman and Senecal and Lefebvre. Both emphasize the role of guided learning at home and at school. An unexpected but welcoming finding was the success of bilingual storytelling in building both English skills and cultural pride. We can conclude that early English language development requires a collaborative approach. Classrooms must be language rich, families must be empowered, and digital tools must be used intentionally. Equity and inclusion should be at all the center of all strategies. Here are my key recommendations. Provide ongoing training for teachers in evidence based language strategies. Design flexible, culturally sensitive literacy workshop for parents. And ensure equal access to high quality guided digital learning resources. Incorporate digital language materials in classrooms. And support future longitudinal research to track long term outcomes.